I will fight for you. I always do until my heart is black and blue. And I will stay.
I bid 6, I'm gonna find on a bidder down bid 6 and 7, on her down 8, I'm gonna 9, on her dinner down 9 and 10, and 10 on a bidder down 11, I'm at a 10 on a bid now 11, 10 and a half, 10 down bidder down half, so 10 and a half. It's 10 and a half, honey. You know who's hand-eared in a shirt pocket? Chuck Norris. That's why he's my superhero. Oh, didn't see you there. Go Chiefs. They're my team. Ladies, my most prized possession is them there cows. Meh. You know that I love chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. That one's easy. Although you've been doing better lately, my number one pet peeve right now. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Cuatro manzanas. That's not right. My Spanish sucks. 4 babies. 2 for you to hold, 2 for me to hold. Yep, you guessed it. Construction was my first job. You probably thought it was farming, but baby, farming's a lifestyle. You're probably thinking this tree looks like an aspen because of the way it is. But I see a tree that's in the nature. That's where I want to take my vacations. Oh, there you are. Just caught me in the middle of driving my dream vehicle, the old F-350. Roses are red, violets are blue. You're the best thing that's ever happened to me, Brookie Boo. The way that you love me is not a cliche. I love you each and every day. Okay, I'm not gonna rhyme. But the 3rd or 4th time that I went to see you, and I was having some really awesome feelings about where we were headed, and I just remember thinking to myself, I've never met anybody that's made me so happy for my past. And till this very day, I still feel the same way. You have completely changed everything as far as I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And that's exactly what I've always asked God for, is I don't want to do or to be where I want to be. I want to be where He's put me. And with you, it just feels absolutely like this is where I'm supposed to be. So in just a few short weeks, I cannot wait to marry you. You are our homemaker. You are someone that I cannot wait to wake up next to every day. And someday I hope that we can have some kids, and I get to watch you be a mother. That's something that I'm really looking forward to. So I hope you have fun with your girls this weekend, and to each and every one of you that's sitting around the table right now or sipping on Bacardis or whatever girls do, I don't know, paint each other's fingernails. I thank each and every one of you for the part that you've played in Brooke's life, and I just want you to know that I love that girl with every ounce of my heart, and I intend to show it each and every day as we come into the future, and we get to build the future exactly the way that we want it to be. So I love you, Brooke Elizabeth, and have a great weekend. Brooke and I's love story goes way back. Just kidding. We, in college, I don't even remember what year it was, probably like my junior year, something like that. She came over to 1221 North 10th Street, which is where I lived. We had a little party, and Saren had brought her there, who was dating one of our friends at the time, and Brooke happened to be in her sorority. So I met Brooke. We didn't really say a whole lot or exchange a ton of words, but I just remember thinking, wow, that girl's pretty cool. So we very briefly crossed paths over the years, and then this last summer, or early summer, she came up on my People You Should Know on Facebook, and I was like, gosh, I recognize the name, I kind of recognize the face, and I was just like gonna reach out and say that, hey, I remember you being a pleasant person. And so that's what I did. I messaged her on Facebook, told her that I remembered who she was, which was crazy, and we kind of just hit it off from there. I wasn't expecting her to even message me back, honestly. So that just kind of, things accelerated very quickly. From the beginning, we were clear about our communication and our intentions from the very get-go. And we had been dating for probably about, I don't know, until the 1st of December, and we were talking pretty seriously already about moving forward with commitment and becoming husband and wife, and just being intentional in those conversations. And so around the 1st of December, I was like, all right, I'm pretty sure it's time to do this thing. It's now or never, and I'm not going to sit around and wait forever. I'm a risk taker, and I'm somebody that if I see something, I'll just go and get it. So on Christmas morning, actually, everyone thought this was a little bit weird, but I went to do chores with Kyle because that's just, I had to go and do chores that day because I had to ask him if I could marry her. And so we pull up to the stoplight there by Casey's, or the stop sign, and I just, all I said was, Kyle, I'm not going to beat around the bush. And he just looked over at me just laughing, and he's like, what, really? And so he knew what I was going to ask already. So that was pretty funny. And then, Barb, you shouldn't hear this, but because we were supposed to hurry back to the house, but then we just drove around for like 25 minutes and just talked about Brooke and I and what our future looked like. So that was the reason we were 25 minutes late to Christmas. But then we had a wedding in Kansas City, and it was a perfect opportunity for me to go and buy the ring. And from the day that I bought the ring until the day that I gave her the ring, I looked at it every single day, and I was just like, gosh, I hope she loves this thing, because I love it. And so I just held it onto it. She kind of knew that I had it because she just knows that I would have went and got it that day. And because I had nothing else to do. So then I've had the plan how I was going to propose to my future wife since the beginning of time. I knew. So one day we get back from a Bible boot camp, actually, and I'm nervous. I'm so nervous because I know what's coming, but she just thinks it's another day checking cattle. And I have her wait in the pickup, and I like put something in the toolbox, but she had no clue. So we go out, we're checking these cattle, we get them all rounded up, and then I fake like the truck had a breakdown. I pop the hood, and I get my cell phone out, and I'm like recording her, and I say, get in the toolbox and get me a wrench. There's a wrench in there that I need. I have oil going everywhere. So I'm recording her the whole time, and I watch her open up the toolbox, and she just looks in there. It's empty except for a ring box. And so she sees that, and she just freaks out, of course. Like, what is this? And then here's the funny part of the story. Like, I, of course, get down on one knee and propose and everything, and she's like, yes, of course. And then I just like close the ring box. I didn't take it out and put it on her finger. I just like closed the ring box and just like, all right, that was fun. It was, and we were both like, oh, I think we forgot a process in there. So I haven't had to do that before. I haven't proposed to anyone before, so I didn't know how to perfectly handle it. And so that's our proposal story. And then the first person we called was Carrie, of course, because we love you, Carrie. We both love you so much. And the rest is kind of history from there. It was fun telling everybody how it happened and that we were going to get married. And then we started looking at dates, and knowing that she's going to be a school teacher, we knew it had to be this summer, because we weren't going to wait until next summer because we lived too far apart, and we were just kind of ready, I guess. So I know it's happened quickly, but I'm absolutely ready for this. And it's a commitment that we make to each other that we're in this deal together, and we're going to be in this deal. It's just the way that it is now, because that's the decision that we're making. So on July 10th, I cannot wait to be unified in Christ with you, and I look forward to the future just more than anything. Brooke, I love you with my whole heart. Bye.